Today I want to let you know that AT&T GoPhone has added a new plan. Now AT&T GoPhone is AT&T Wireless's own prepaid wireless service, and it looks like they've added a $35 plan. This plan comes with unlimited talk and text in the US plus 1 gigabyte of high-speed data. Now recently, YouTuber Matthew had been asking me if I could do a video about the AT&T GoPhone plans. So I pointed him to my previous video from March of 2017, where I talked about the $45 and $65 wireless plans at GoPhone. They were new at the time. If I look over here on GoPhone.com, the $65 plan and $45 plan haven't changed. So I'm not going to talk about them in this video. If you're interested in those plans, see my previous video. But I will spend a little bit of time talking about this new $35 plan. This plan is $35. It includes unlimited talk and text in the US, 1 gigabyte of high-speed data. If you sign up for their AutoPay program, the price goes down to $30. Now, if I remember correctly from the last time I reviewed GoPhone, they didn't charge fees, but they did charge sales tax. It's going to cost you more than $30. How much more depends on where you live and what the tax rates are in your area. Now, the last time I looked at GoPhone, they didn't have this $35 plan. They had a $30 plan that had unlimited talk and text, and then you needed to buy data as an add-on. And it was $5 for 250 megabytes. So 1 gigabyte of data would cost you $20, and that's a bit expensive for data. Now, going back and taking a look at this plan, after you use up your 1 gigabyte of high-speed data, you'll still have data. It's going to be 128 kilobit per second or 2G data speeds. So you'll have some data. It's just going to be very slow. If we scroll down to the bottom of the page here, you'll see you can enhance your plan. If you don't use up all your data, you can keep your unused data for an extra month. If you're on the $45 plan or the $35 plan, your unused data rolls over to the next month. I guess after that next month, your data will expire, but it's nice to know that if you didn't use last month's data, you still have a chance to use it in the following month. Now over here on the right, you'll see that if you need more data, you can add it. On the $35 plan, you're going to spend $10 for 1 gigabyte of data. This data is only good for 30 days after you add it to your account. Now, it would be nice if that data remained active as long as your account was active, but it doesn't. Now, if you're on the $45 plan, if you buy 3 gigabytes of data, it's only going to cost you $20. These aren't the best prices on data, but these are pretty standard, about $10 for 1 gigabyte of data. And that $30 plan we talk about, well, you're going to buy data in 250 megabyte increments for $5. That comes out to $20 a gigabyte. So that is a bit more expensive, but you don't need to pay for the whole gigabyte if you're not going to use it. All right, a few other things about this plan. If we jump into the fine print here, we'll see they have something called Stream Saver. This means that if you try and watch HD quality video, they're going to reduce the stream to standard definition. That's SD or DVD quality. HD quality video is usually referred to as 1080p or 720p. They're going to reduce it to standard definition, which is 480p. Now, the advantage of that is that it saves data. You're going to use less high-speed data. The disadvantage is you're looking at a lower quality video. Now, it looks like with the Stream Saver feature, you have the option to turn this on or turn it off. So you're really going to get the best of both worlds here. If you want to save data, leave Stream Saver on. If you're interested in the highest quality, regardless of how much data you use, turn Stream Saver off. So it's nice to see they have the option to turn that on and turn that off. All right, now one of the other things I was able to find out, not on this page, but by looking at the fine print on this other page, is that if you're on the $35 plan or the $45 plan, you'll have mobile hotspot. So you'll be able to use the data connection of your phone to connect your tablet, laptop, or some other device to the internet using mobile hotspot. Now, I don't see anything here that says you need to pay an additional fee for that, so it looks like it's included. Now, I also noticed on this page here that the $35 plan qualifies for a MultiLine discount. So if you wanted to add 2 lines, you'll save an additional $5 by adding that line. The first $35 line will go down to $30 when you enroll in AutoPay. And then on the second line, you'll get $5 off for the AutoPay and then $5 for the MultiLine discount. So you could get 2 of these $35 plans for $55 a month. I think it's a good thing they've added this plan. I like to see these lower cost plans with less data. I think they're right for a lot of people. In fact, this is probably the plan that I'm going to switch to. My data needs have changed over the years. I don't travel as much. I don't use nearly the amount of data I'm paying for. So it's time for me to move to a lower cost plan. If you watched my channel, you know that maybe about 3 or 4 months ago, I switched my wife over to Cricket Wireless. Cricket is owned by AT&T, uses the AT&T network. I put her on the 1 gigabyte $30 plan. This plan has similar features, has 1 gigabyte of high-speed data, unlimited talk and text in the US. Now there is a maximum download speed on Cricket Wireless of 8 megabits per second. AT&T's GoPhone plan doesn't have that restriction. While this plan is $30 flat, includes all taxes and fees, the AT&T plan is a little bit more expensive, but it has some better benefits. One is that there's no maximum download speed. 2, they have the rollover data, so you can carry that data over for an extra month. And then if we look at the add-on features here, if you want to use Hotspot with Cricket, it's going to cost you an extra $10 a month. So right now, as far as I can tell, this AT&T GoPhone plan is looking like a pretty good deal. All right, hey, I think that's going to be it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them below, or better yet, leave a reply over on smartphonematters.com.